Hello and welcome to our demo session, SIKO Smart Actuators for Automated Changeovers. My name is Stefan Preg. I'm the General Sales Manager with SIKO. Probably most of you knew SIKO already for decades. For all the others, I would like to give a short introduction. SIKO is family owned and was founded in 1963 in Germany. We are a manufacturer of measuring systems with almost 60 years of experience in the industry. Jürgen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Jürgen Schuh. I'm managing the business unit Changeover Solutions at the SIKO headquarters here in Germany. And I think before we start with the presentation, we just give you an impression about the company with the following video.
Jürgen, SIKO Smart Actuators for Automated Changeover. What can we expect from this demo session?
Well, like already mentioned, today we are showing you the solution with our Smart Actuator for automated changeover. This is becoming more and more important because your equipment needs to be flexible. So we are starting with the presentation right now.
Thank you.
Good. Before we start looking at our actuators, I would like to give you an overview of our SIKO solutions for format changeover. Manual adjustment with mechanical indicators or electronic versions is probably the easiest way for occasional machine changeovers. It's easy to fit and to handle and the most inexpensive solution. The supervised changeover is still a manual adjustment with electronic indicators which are connected to a PLC. It provides a faster machine adjustment. It's more safe because the changeover is monitored by the connected PLC. The automated changeover with our smart actuators provides the possibility of a so-called push-button changeover without manual adjustment. At least we offer 3 different solutions for format changeover from one company. So from the simple mechanical indicator to the smart positioning actuators. Before we look into the details of our smart actuators, we first would like to show you a typical application example. This application shows a so-called case erector, which you probably know from different machine builders. On the right-hand side, you see the automated changeover with the smart actuators, changing the adjustment for a new product with only one fingertip on the screen. On the left-hand side, you find manual changeover with mechanical indicators. The automated changeover does not only save time, additionally, you do not have to worry about adjustments which are not easy to access.
Thank you for the first part of the presentation. I think now it's time to show some samples.
Right, yeah. So as a first step, I want to show you the mechanical indicator. We call it DA, digital indicator. And this is the most common one, which you already know maybe from other industries like in the woodworking industry or wherever. And now the important part of this presentation today is the smart actuator. You see it's still, compared to this one, a compact design. And everything is integrated. It offers a lot of functionality, and this is what we are going to show you right now with the next presentation.
What is the difference of our actuators to other drive systems on the market? In this presentation, we are going to have a closer look to the easy mounting with a hollow shaft. We'll have a look at the various power classes with compact design. And we need to look at the various communication interfaces which are necessary to provide the connection to the PLC. The mechanical integration of our drives is quite easy because every drive has a hollow shaft, and this makes it quite easy to plug in the hollow shaft on the existing machine axis. At least you need to fix the shaft with a clamping ring, and the whole drive just needs to be fixed with a torque pin to prevent the drive turning when you start positioning. So this provides an easy replacement even of a mechanical indicator of a hand wheels or whatever has been used for the manual adjustment in advance. The development of our smart actuators always follows a compact design, although everything is integrated like the gear set, the motor, the sensor, the electronic and interface communication. We do have various sizes and versions depending on the application and depending on the torque and speed ratio. Smart actuators need to have a connectivity to different kind of PLC systems and IT platforms because the data exchange needs to transmit process data like speed, position value, target value, and other than that, you need to be able to transmit diagnostic values as well to see how healthy your equipment is. With our positioning drives, we support most of the standard interfaces which are common in the automation industry. So for example, Ethernet IP for PLCs from Rockwell or Allen Bradley, including the add-on instruction which makes your life easier when you make the integration of the drives. Or Profinet for the Siemens world, including the function blocks for the same purpose like the add-on instructions. Another communication standard which is coming up is IO-Link. It is a plug-and-play solution for various sensors and actuators. Each unit is connected to an IO-Link master, which is available in different versions with different interfaces, even with the option for the link to a cloud or upper level IT system. During the whole presentation, we are talking about smart drives or smart actuators. But what does it mean, a smart drive? Because a drive is designed to turn a shaft or to move a mechanical system. For this, you need to exchange data like position, target value, and speed. But other than that, you can have access to information like temperature, voltage, error, or timestamp, which gives you a better idea about the situation in the field. So with our drives, you can monitor the temperature to identify the failure in a device or at the machine. Additionally, you can monitor the current, which gives you a direct feedback of the torque at the shaft of the device. Monitoring the supply voltage for possible loss on the cable or problems at the power supply. You can check the operating time of the unit to identify wear at the device and the mechanical equipment. So furthermore, you can identify problems in the application with coded error messages generated by the drive. A timestamp gives you information about the time whenever an event or a problem comes up. You can monitor the battery capacity for the drives with a position backup during power off and schedule necessary replacement. Here is an example how to predict maintenance by using smart information from the device. Monitoring the current. in the drives provides an indication of the torque. On the left-hand side, you see a well-maintained or even new mechanical system. On the right-hand side, you see a poor maintained or an older mechanical system. Now, positioning the drive increases the current and then it goes back to the normal low level. When you position the older mechanical system, you see kind of current peak and then you continue on a higher level. So the conclusion is, whenever you see that the current is increasing, although the torque and the mechanical system should be the same, you need to think about adding lubricant to the mechanical design or even exchange mechanical parts at the machine.
Jürgen, thank you again for the nice presentation. And we want to discuss with you some common questions we hear. The first one is, what are other typical applications for those actuators?
Well, there are various different applications which we do in different kind of industries. If you look at the packaging industry, of course, these actuators can be used for labeling machines, for folder gluers, for transport equipment. So everywhere where you need to turn a shaft is a potential application for these kind of actuator.
Okay. Another question is, how can I evaluate the feasibility of automated changeovers?
This is a good and important question because, as you can imagine, the price for a mechanical indicator is much more lower than the price for an actuator. So at least you need to evaluate the downtime of the machine, which is required when you need to make the changeover. And then additionally to this, you need to evaluate the possible human error by wrong adjustment and maybe some damages in the production. And counting this together, you get an idea whether this solution is feasible or not.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Does every type of actuator offer those smart functionality?
Well, every type of SIKO actuator does offer this smart functionality. It depends. I mean, we have different kind of actuators, but mainly the actuators with the integrated electronic where the bus interface is already inside the device. So there you find these functionalities.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, and also thank you for watching this video. We are happy to help you. If you have any questions, please ask us, ask our experts. We are here to help and make your changeover more efficient. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.